Okay, we're going to look at how to add an assignment into Moodle. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you have turned your editing on. And then you're going to scroll down to where in your course you want that to appear. I'm going to put it here under topic 3, so I click on add an activity or resource. I'm going to choose my assignment, and this gives you some ideas of ways to use assignments. But traditionally, assignments are something that you're going to want students to submit to you, some sort of work. It can be used in a lot of different ways. So just click Add. You're going to give the assignment a name. And then in your description, you're going to actually detail what it is the student needs to do. And so in this case, something like that. And now I've referred to a picture, so you can add pictures, you can add movies, anything like that as well. If you click on your editing tools and then come down, and you can do this in a couple different ways. So if I'm going to add an image, I'm going to click on this one. If you're going to put in an HTML, for example, for some sort of movie from online, you can do it that way as well. I'm going to click here. So I actually have this edit in a couple different ways. First, I actually have it in my pictures file on my hard drive. So I'm going to first show you how to get it from there. So I just double click on that after I've browsed for it, upload it, and then you can see here it appears. Okay. So then you just click Insert. I forgot to give it a name. I don't know how critical this is, but I'll do it anyway. Insert. And then if you spread that out, you can see the whole thing and how it's going to look for the student. Another way to do this would be to insert using a URL. So that's if you were to have searched for it. So in this case, I did get it from Google, just a Google search. And if you click Copy Image Location, and that was via a right click, and then go back to and paste it into that box, you can see that the exact same thing appeared. So I'll label it, and what I should have is, yeah, 2 of them. I should have done different ones so you could see, but and you can see the directions that I provided were here. Let's say I want to get rid of one. Make sure that it's the only one highlighted, and then just delete it using the delete key or the backspace key. So that's how you would set it up. That's including a picture. It doesn't have to be a picture. You could just have, answer the questions on page 42 of your text might be an assignment, or there could be a movie clip that they need to watch and then respond to questions about. For below that, this is going to be more details on how it's going to look and how answers are going to be submitted. So for availability, you can limit the availability from between dates. Right now I'm going to take those off. You can decide how a student is going to submit. If they use Moodle, that means they're going to be able to either use a video or an audio recording or draw a drawing that they submit. In this case, that's not necessary, so I'm going to get rid of it. I am going to leave a file submission and an online text. File submissions means they're going to upload from something like a word processing document. Online text, they can directly type right into it. Submission comments, I don't know exactly what that's about. It means that they can do what says in this box. So that's up to you if you want to leave that. Get rid of that. Most other things I pretty much leave the same. We do want teachers to be able to provide feedback via Moodle and certainly via comments. Your submission settings, generally leave that the same. Group submission settings, leave it. Notifications, your grade, this is where you're going to link it to your grade book. So you could have it be part of your market period exams, or just the assignments there would probably be the case in the here. We'll go more over that when we do the grade book. These two I generally leave as is, and then the activity completion. This is how it's going to appear for the student to either check it off by themselves or for the computer to automatically check it off once they've submitted it or once it's been graded, or once they've just simply viewed it. So you could choose however you want that to look. And then you can also enable a specific due date. And if we click Save and Display, we're going to get an idea of what the student will see. So when they open it up, they're going to be presented with the directions. And I could have changed the font on this, made it bigger, made it bold, made it a different font. And then here's going to be their worksheet. And what they would do is they would simply click Add a Submission. And then they would be presented with either uploading a file from their computer or typing directly into here. Something like that, etc. And then they would save changes. Just taking a while. And then they could submit. Here's their answer. And they could edit their submission from there as needed. And that is how you create an assignment.